Yesterday, we were at Korle Bu Hospital, and there was a 1-year-old baby with HIV/AIDS. History will never forgive our generation if we cannot protect our babies. Because that medication exists today for women not to have any more of those children, I make an urgent call to a mass action for every chief in this nation and on this land to protect our future babies.
Oh Lord, my God, if our babies die, where will our future lie? Please save the babies.
I want to praise the Princess Asie Ocansey, all the chiefs and all the children for making my dream and our dream come true.
We are very happy.
If our babies die, where will our future lie? Please save the babies from AIDS, or please try.
We have had groundbreaking results. We've put several people into complete remission. I'm now working on upscaling this so that the quality of life, a lot of the people that are not getting a complete cure are at least living longer without suffering. We are also somehow trying to elicit the help of all the chiefs and traditional people and kings to stand behind us and make our voice heard. We have medication now that will stop the transmission from mother to child. We need to teach these people that this medication exists, and we need to be able to tell them where they can get it. We need to provide it for them for free and not let one child be born in Africa with AIDS ever again and kick AIDS out of Africa.
Today, Steven Segal ne de wabeka say na chese me na na nam dana se so timi ne di nkuta ho sabre no no mo de abehihye sa na mai wa e ko a ye ko no nyame no an ye sre no nenso e wo se de nipa no motese mo ka ho na mo boa ye timi ye so de ne boy be hye no se bibia ye betimi no na ye bia boa masa akon ya ko ani mo ne be ye de aboa no.
And did it ever make you cry? Did you ever wonder why? Make you cry. Did you ever wonder why a God who is on high? Did you ever wonder why the keeper he made you and I? Did you ever wonder why we watch his babies die?
American action movie superstar Steven Seagal made a brief stopover in the country to lend his support to an annual HIV/AIDS project organized by Nekotech Center, an NGO. The Hollywood actor was on his way to South Africa to shoot his latest movie when he stopped by to kickstart the HIV/AIDS project dubbed Save a Million Lives. Matthew Wabutiate with this report.
Nekotech Center was founded by American musician Asie Ocansey and Ghanaian Princess Asie Ocansey to facilitate the quality of lives of the underprivileged. Its annual Save a Million Lives HIV/AIDS project was initiated 5 years ago, focusing on raising funds and raising awareness on prevention of the disease. Steven Seagal is one of the founders of the project and has sponsored several American doctors to Ghana to provide education on HIV/AIDS. Government was represented on the welcoming committee for the American actor. Steven Segal and Princess Ocansey answered questions from the media over a wide range of issues.
He loves children very much, and so his area, I would say he pretty much co-founded the Save a Million Lives program with me, but his area is the AIDS orphans. So that would be his focus, is to help children.
We together have also been trying to fight against AIDS, HIV, particularly in Africa. Not just Ghana, but all over Africa, but particularly Ghana.
The Hollywood movie star Steven Seagal has visited patients at the fevers unit of the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. He's in the country to kick off the Nekotech Save a Million Lives HIV/AIDS and Orphan project. His visit seeks to bring the plight of African AIDS orphans and babies into sharp focus. He said he's committed to seeing the complete elimination of mother-to-child transmission of HIV/AIDS in Africa.
I'm here on the most simple level, and that is as a human being trying to use the gifts that have been given to me from the divine, from just the strength I have as a human being to the star power to the musician power, to help bring awareness to the plight and suffering of those who are suffering from HIV and any other life-threatening malady.
We have done 4 years of rural study, going into about 12 villages every year and finding, doing tests as well as also conducting studies. We've done a lot of clinical work and have just conducted wellness programs for thousands and thousands of people over the years.
He visited the FEVERS units to interact with the patients. Segal'S says he wants to use art to fight HIV/AIDS.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could have an HIV/AIDS-free environment forever and ever and ever? Well, that's why Princess Asie Ocansey, Chief Executive Officer of the Nekotech Center, is working hard to achieve. As I told you, we've also got Albert W. Morris Jr., who's the Chairman Board of Trustees, the National Medical Association, and Eunice Kofi. Good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Good morning.
Well, I'm, as you said, Chairman of the Board of the National Medical Association, and we have the Student National Medical Association.
This is in America.
This is in America, and the Student National Medical Association is composed of medical students as well as pre-medical students who are interested in healthcare delivery. I'm coming in as a practicing physician, and I'm here to learn.
We'll be coordinating events as far as HIV education, counseling.
Does that mean there's a different coordinator every year?
Yes, there is. Each year we have a different coordinator, and this year our theme is Exit AIDS Out, Each One, Reach One, and Teach One.
So yes, we'll talk a bit about that. But when you say counseling who?
Counseling HIV patients and their families.
Well, here in Ghana?
Here in Ghana, yes.
First of all, the war against AIDS is everybody's business. So the idea is to take it out of the realm of saying this is a doctor's or medical professional issue, but it's the business of our churches, it's the business of our institutions, corporations.
Medical experts have warned that though Ghana has a relatively low HIV prevalence rate, it is no good news because the country could still end up like other countries which have been devastated by the pandemic. A doctor at the Tema General Hospital, Patricia Nkansa Samoa, says until people change their sexual attitudes and a more forceful campaign is waged against HIV/AIDS, Ghana's prevalence rate could rise in the coming years. She was addressing American medical students and Ghanaian individuals and organizations involved in anti-HIV/AIDS campaigns at a symposium in Accra.
People don't test for HIV. Not only that, but people don't even perceive themselves as being at risk. They don't think that they can be HIV positive.
During the 3-day symposium, the American medical students will share with Ghanaian experts vital information they've gathered over the past 4 years concerning HIV/AIDS in Ghana. They will also train people on how to replicate the Save a Million Lives program in their various communities.
So I challenge everybody here. It's a matter of everyone here being a mustard seed today. If you will be a mustard seed in your community, do not be afraid, because you are going to have opposition no matter what. But with the power and spirit of God with you, you will prevail.
A 23-member delegation of medical doctors and students from the U.S. has arrived in the country to participate in a medical research program. The team has been offering education on HIV/AIDS prevention at Ada in the Greater Accra region.
The Students' National Medical Association, SNMA, has presented some stationery to 2 orphanages at Ada and Krobo Odumase in the Eastern region.
Well, next is the Princess of Ghana, Princess Asie Ocansey, is what would like to popularly call her, and she is in the studio with Dr. Johan from the Yale Johnson & Johnson University, and of course Mary. Well, Wilcox. I got it right. I think that I got it right. From the Utah Royal High School, and she is a teacher and, of course, a mother of the Love in Action initiative.
What I see young girls doing is without education, they don't have skills, they end up selling their bodies.
Okay.
So we're trying to fight HIV is looking at health and education is our top priority. And that's really about looking at their mindset and also trying to get them educated very early. And so that's why we formed the Fees for 1,000 Feet program. We have a couple, Bruce and Lena Carter, who gave a donation for the first 500 children. So that's the first 1,000 feet. We also had Marie Wilcox and Lisa Warner and Kathy Gurr and Nola Spicer, who yesterday went to a school in Bonikope, where you have about 96 children, and only 11 had paid their school fees so far. And the school is really struggling. That means 70,000 cedis all that has been raised, and teachers are not getting paid. So they started sponsoring some children over there.
How many of them?
So far, they sponsored the first 6 children, but we're going to sponsor 500.
That's just the very beginning. So.
Well, I have a dream is what Princess Asie Ocansey says, and this is a message to the good people of Ghana.